Hi Libra, thank you for joining me for your August general read. Please remember this is general, so it's not going to resonate for absolutely everybody. You can switch the energies around if it applies, but never try and force a timeline to fit your story. Okay, so some bits will be resonating for you and other bits will be for other Libra. Right, if you're cross-watching this video, please do not take anything that comes out of this read as a personal attack, all right? Because it might not even be your story at all. I need to be honest about what's showing up in the cards, and sometimes it can be quite hard hearing. Also, I regularly do shout outs for other YouTube creators, and today's shout out goes out to a very dear lifelong friend of mine, Simon. He has got a storytelling channel over at the Floating Monastery. Right, so Libra Collective, please, for August. Libra Collective for August. Okay, right, so Libra, you've got the Nine of Coins, that is Virgo energy. It's Venus in Virgo. The Five of Wands is Leo energy. And the Queen of Swords, that's your energy, Libra energy. Right, I'm feeling this as your current energy, Libra. And you are actually in a really, really good place here. Really good place. It's showing me that you are self-sufficient with the Nine of Coins, but you're not just self-sufficient. It's feeling content and happy with being single for some of you. You're relying upon yourself here for your own security, your own stability. You know, it's literally the card of a strong, independent woman. But again, it doesn't matter if you're male, female, or anything in between. It's literally just the energies that we're reading. But I get kind of like a sassy vibe with the Nine of Coins. Yeah, this is you standing basically in your own power. You're being firm with your boundaries as well, which I really, really like that for you, Libra. It's like you're not accepting anything less than your worth. You're also not accepting those who just want to come charging into your life and just start taking from you, basically. Because it's like you've built yourself up here, and it's taken you so much to get this far, and you will be damned if you're just going to allow anybody to come swanning in, destroy what you've built up, and then go swanning back out again. Okay, with your Five of Wands, Queen of Swords. Okay. Right, so we've got Four of Wands, and that's Aries energy. That pertains to a firm and stable foundation, balance, structure, all-round stability, basically. It's an energies of vibrance and hope. And the Hermit, Virgo energy. So this is actually in the outside influences that are currently affecting you, okay? So this is telling me that all around you, your friends, your family, it appears that they're all sort of getting married, settling down, having their own families, and just basically building up on their lives. And it's like you're sitting watching all of this going on around you, and you're trying to figure out why you're not yet married and settled and all the rest of it. There's a bit of self-doubt here, Libra. So for all of the front that you put on, there is a conflict here, an internal conflict. You feel that you've been left on the shelf, and it's like with the Hermit energies, I'm feeling that you're quite possibly overthinking this, quite significantly overthinking this, because you're feeling that everybody else is moving on and you're going nowhere fast. But that's not true, is it, Libra? Because you are extremely successful by yourself. It's like you're questioning as to whether or not these boundaries that you've not just been putting up but reinforcing, you're questioning yourself as to whether or not they are too firm, if they are too immovable. But Libra, they have to be, because throughout your entire life you have had individuals that have just come in, taken from you what they want, and then they've fucked off again. You have to have these boundaries. It's like your confidence is kind of wavering here a little bit, and it's like you're blaming yourself, thinking that you've been left on the shelf because you're not going to let anybody in. The truth to the matter is, Libra, has anybody actually earned your trust yet? Have they earned to be in your life? Because equally, you're not going to fall into the trap of, oh, I'm going to be married before I'm 30 or whatever, whatever sort of timeline society is set. You're not going to fall for that. You're a lot stronger than that. You're a lot more independent than to fall foul to the expectations of society. Because some of you have got individuals around you questioning, oh, why aren't you married yet? Oh, why aren't you having kids yet? Oh, why haven't you bought a house yet? That is exactly what I'm seeing in your current energies, and you're sitting there thinking, oh shit, yeah, I'm going to be left on the shelf here. I'm going to be forever on my own. So it's like almost as if you've fallen a little bit into the trap of social media, where everybody is posting their pictures, their holiday snaps, their wedding snaps, their brand new baby snaps. Everybody looks happy and content. But you know, deep down, Libra, you know that that is their frontage, right? Most of that isn't even real, and most of that is played up for the camera. And you do know that deep down. You genuinely do. It's just at the moment you're having this little bit of a wobble, this sort of a little crisis of confidence. Anything else for Libra, please? These people online, you know full well, they're not as happy as what they're making out to be. Okay, so you've got Four of Swords. There's more Libra energy, and the Star, that's Aquarian energy. So this is in your outcome, right? And Four of Swords is all about taking a step back, rest, rejuvenate, reevaluate, realign. It's all of the re's, basically. You're going to be taking a step back, and you're going to be observing from a different angle, from the angle of reality. And with the Star, nurturing, healing, rebuilding, snapping out of it, basically. Your current energy is very, very temporary, right? It's a temporary wobble, because you know that your current thoughts, that they're not matching up to reality, right? That there is definitely a conflict here. You know that this act that society puts on is all fake, and you're going to be putting those energies back into yourself, basically. You're going to be snapping out of this temporary darkness, this temporary self-doubt. You're also not going to lose hope and faith that there is your person out there just for you. And they will respect your boundaries. And they will respect you as an individual. And they will respect your independent nature. Okay. Under there we got the Page of Swords and the 7 of Coins and the 4 of Coins. So we've got Virgo, Capricorn and air energy. See, with this being in your blockages, that there's actually 2 timelines here, okay? The first one is that currently it's like you're looking across at everybody else and how they're progressing with their lives, and it's like you're being asked here with the 4 of Coins and the 7 of Coins to tend to your own lawn. The gardens of others, they look all lush and green and fresh and prosperous because they're being fertilized with bullshit. If you take another look, you'll actually find that they've got fake grass and fake flowers, okay? Yours is real, yours is honest, and yours is completely organic as well. You don't have to try hard at anything. And given time, your own garden will start to grow. The second timeline that's here is there is an individual who is currently watching you, sitting in your power, in your independence, and they're actually quite jealous of you, okay? And they are jealous of the things that you have achieved by yourself because you're so strong and independent. And it's like they're wondering how you're doing it. And they're seeing that you're very, very protective over what you have because you've worked bloody hard for it. Really, really hard for it. And you're more than within your rights to protect what you have and to protect your own energies. Further clarity, please, for Libra. It's for Libra, please. Oh, okay. Right, so you've got abandonment. Fear or abandonment issues are affecting relationships. Ghosting, forgive, especially yourself. Yeah, again, it's as I was saying, you're currently in a really sort of temporary, cloudy energies where you're feeling that you're just going to be left on the shelf. Finger pointing. Our partners reflect our wounds. Relationships mirror what we are. Finger pointing and take responsibility. You are capable of taking responsibilities, right? And you have been working extremely hard to heal your wounds of your past so that you're not attracting, you know, like NPD individuals. It's taken its time because the healing process, it's not a quick fix. And it's literally, you're not settling for anything less than your worth and your value. And you shouldn't have to either. Magical mindset, everything is divine. Know that you're the creator of your reality. Co-manifest with the universe. Oh, and also, you're not just going to go for the first individual that shows you any kind of attention or affection. You're going to start making those who are showing you an interest, you're going to start making them work for it. Again, purely because of like your past and the past individuals that just came in, took what they wanted and then left again. With this one, this is you changing your mindset. Again, I was feeling that your current energy is really, really temporary. You are going to be pulling yourself out of this lull quite quickly, and you're going to get back to your usual sassy self here, and start co-creating with the universe again. It's for Libra, please. Okay, so you've got freedom, independence, self-determination. Maintain who you are within a relationship. Honour your truth without adapting to another. Yeah. You don't have to change anything about yourself here, Libra. The right person is going to find you. A guide, a mentor, a trustworthy ally. A spirit guide wishes to make healing contact with you. You're more grounded, enriched, and truly yourself than ever before. Yep. Reclaiming your power and your independence. And your independence from these negative thoughts that have been put in there through the expectations of society. The mirror, knowing thyself, self-examination and seeing who you really are. Observe who you are beyond the physical. Triggers are unhealed wounds, and under duress our true character can be observed. This is you not allowing individuals around you with their sort of fake stories, their fake happiness, not allowing them to question yourself. You know who you are, you know what you're made of, you know what you're capable of. And nor will you be rushed into anything that doesn't serve your highest good, just because you're being put under pressure. Libra, please. It's for Libra. Thank you. Yeah, right, so you've got fixed moon. Hold your vision. It's tiny. A chance for some self-reflection. Stay in power. Faith or patience are needed. Someone needs to back down, avoid stagnation. A personal or professional relationship will be enduring, so it will stand the test of time. Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius. Change is on the way and it could come quickly. Detach from the situation. Thinking outside of the box will bring you a solution, and time is of the essence. And full moon eclipse. Conclusions are within reach. That which is meant for me will not pass me by. Doors that are closing now will not reopen. It's time for you to get back on track, release control and let events unfold. Yeah, Libra, they're reminding me here of a very, very old saying, right? There's a lid for every pot, okay? Your time is coming, basically. Don't feel as if you're being put under duress to just snap up the first individual that shows you any kind of attention, right? Which you tend not to do that anyway. Keeping your standards high is going to pay off massively. Never let go of your hopes and your dreams. Okay, it's the Libra, please. Okay, right, so we've got Rado. Yeah, they're also saying here that you don't have to reduce yourself down just to appease anybody else, and also to avoid those who try and tell you that you're too much of anything, all right? You don't have to change anything about yourself here, Libra. The right person for you will accept you as you are in your entirety. Ride home. Your joys are signposts to your purpose and destiny. The journey is as important as the destination. Focus on the now rather than the burdens of the past or the unrealized future. Stretch, aim for new horizons, work with the rhythms of life and not against them. It says, as the wheel turns, I am at the center, seeing all things as they are right now. Being within each step, free to choose, blue sky, green fields, I am ride home. With lives deeply connected to the seasons, the Norse were more mindful of the now of life as it rhythmically unfolded. They ate, lived, travelled, and even raided according to the seasons. Ride Ho reminds us to focus on every aspect of the now. Doing so will make each day rich and full of wisdom and awareness. The Vikings were adventurers and pioneers. They travelled great distances and understood that their journeys were to be as treasured as their destinations. In keeping with this concept, Ride Ho asks us to focus on every precious step of our own personal journeys and not to concern ourselves too much with what might happen in the future or what has happened in the past. In fact, Ride Ho suggests that we unburden ourselves of the weight of the past entirely and step into the new unencumbered, so as to make the journey both easier and more joyful. By asking us to ride the natural flow, Ride Ho offers an energy of personal freedom. If we reject others' time frames for us, their unreasonable expectations, and their opinions, and instead look to our own sense of timing and our own feeling of the rightness of that which we are drawn, we will experience the space and freedom to choose wisely and without excessive anxiety. This card can indicate that you could be living too much in the past or too much in the future. We must make good decisions now. We may have placed too much emphasis on our goal or destination and pushed aggressively to get there at any cost. What happens if we actually don't like where we've ended up? What if the price of the goal was too high to enjoy the results? Eat and act accordingly to the rhythm of the seasons. Be part of nature and not apart from nature. So yeah, it's literally basically, as we saw in your entire tarot read there, Libra, stop putting so much pressure on yourself to achieve certain things within a certain time frame, because those time frames, they weren't actually set by you, they were set by society as a whole. Okay, you're in charge of your destiny, you're in charge of your life. You are currently in a very sort of temporary dark time, basically, and it's like, yeah, okay, you might not be married before a certain age where you expected to be married and settled and have a family and all the rest. Yeah, you might not have bought a house before you were whichever age, but you know what? It's all irrelevant. It's a reminder to live in the here and now. It's a reminder here to look at the things that you have achieved. And when you're looking at these things that you have successfully achieved in your life, did you have any help? Was anybody there saying to you, oh, Libra, take this, it's going to help you out? No, they didn't. You've achieved what you have all by yourself so far. And that is a huge accomplishment in itself. What does Libra need to release at this time, please? Okay. Yeah, surrender to effortlessness. Stop pushing so hard. The art of living means going with the flow instead of trying to force the river. Yeah. And surrender to your full power. Your life is calling you to step into your full power rather than playing it small. You know, others around you, Libra, actually feel threatened by your strength and your independence. There could be a temptation here for you to downplay your successes so that you don't come across as so threatening to any kind of prospective partners, basically. They're telling you here that if you continue to downplay your successes, if you continue to downplay your strength and your power and your confidence, then you are accidentally going to attract another partner into your life that is not a good match. It's for Libra, please. Oh, okay. Right, so we've got Scorpio energy, and that is the energies all about death, rebirth, change, transformation. It's also an energy that is about the resources of others, and it's the energy of, it's like that sort of behind the veil energies, the shadow side. So when this card comes out, it's indicating that it might be a really good idea for you to undertake some shadow work. Okay, don't shy away from shadow work. Okay, and Venus. Very interesting, Libra. Some of you might have Scorpio in your Venus. Venus is an energies all about love, beauty, romance. It's also the planet of art as well. So some of you are highly, highly creative, and it's time for you to get back in touch with your creative side. It's time for you to fall back in love with who you are. Again, I'm emphasizing that your current energies is really, really temporary. Really temporary. That there's been ever so slightly a knock to your self-confidence, and it's like currently you're focusing on what you haven't yet achieved instead of focusing on the things that you've already achieved. Okay, Moon. We've got Moon, and that's the ruling planet for Cancer. But in tarot, it would be Pisces. Okay. Either way, it's the planet of emotions, instincts, habits. It's that sort of dreamy, the realm of the unconscious. It's telling me here that for some of you, you're not getting enough sleep. And also that you are to trust your intuition completely and utterly. We then have Saturn, and that's the ruling planet for Capricorn. And it's all about restrictions, pessimism, structure. And the Capricorn aspect is all about your work, the things that you do to earn a living, and it's all about reputation as well. So it's showing me here that basically you have been facing heavy restrictions in love connections, and this has sort of made you question yourself. It's made you wonder what it is that you're doing wrong, basically. Some of you have got a Scorpio moon placement here as well. For those of you who are easily offended at swearing, then your read has ended now. Thank you very, very much for watching. And for those who don't give a shit, this is the Rebel deck. This is the Oracle deck that I always end the beginning month reads with, so it doesn't show up mid-month in the romantic reads, for example. It's very brutal. It can be quite offensive as well, and it gets straight to the point. It works in exactly the same way as all of the other tarot and oracle, where it's for the viewers to decide what side of the table they're sitting at for every single card that comes out. So it's all still completely interchangeable. Okay, right, so you've got stop sleeping so damn much, wake up, you're missing some cool shit. See, physically you need more sleep, not less. This is more waking up to the truth, seeing past the illusions that society's laid out before you. Make better fucking choices. If you're pissed at where you are, then stop taking yourself there. It's not everyone else's fault, it's yours. You're a grown-ass adult, stop blaming others for your own shit. Whatever you're thinking about, don't do it. Now is not the fucking time. And laugh. Where the fuck is your sense of humour? And winning. You've got a good thing going. Don't ruin that shit. Yeah. It's time for you to get a grasp on this self-doubt, Libra, because it is genuinely affecting the way that you're seeing yourself. And again, this self-doubt, it doesn't actually belong to you as well. Interesting read. Yeah, so that is what I have for you, Libra. Please get in touch if that has resonated for you, because I literally don't know what it is that I'm reading. I just have to trust my cards and the other messages as and when they come in. I do read all of your comments. I try to reply to as many as I can, but I absolutely do read them all and appreciate every interaction on my channel. Thank you so much to all of those who've already supported my channel as well. I absolutely appreciate all of you. You absolutely rock. Thank you. Please remember to like, share, subscribe, and to hit the notifications bell as well. If you'd like to book a private reading with me, then that information can be found in my pinned comments below, and it's also in my descriptions box below as well. Okay, so thank you again, Libra. Please do take care out there, and we shall speak again soon. Bye.